Just a quick overview of all the things that you need to make sure that you're doing in order to be successful this week for class. So if you have any questions, make sure that you're reaching out. So a couple of quick announcements. I've updated my contact information so that when you go to the office hours, there's actually a Calendly link. You can come on in and select a time. I was having some issues with students who really had to wait a long time in the waiting room, and I want to kind of eliminate that. So this way you can sign up, 15 minutes or so before you want to pop into office hours. And then you'll know that you'll have a private appointment time and you won't have to wait for my attention. Some other announcements to make sure that you pay attention to is, if you haven't already, please notice that the perusal has been rebooted. So when you go to the various assignments and you're doing the reading assignments, and let me show you what that looks like. What you'll see is when you click on a reading assignment, it'll tell you that as of 9/6, they were revised. It'll give you a link and it gives you the course code that you need. Only about half of the class has signed back up. So it's really important you're doing that so you can get your reading credit. And just as an update, originally perusal was supposed to be automatically updating into the Canvas gradebook. That was the problem though. It wasn't talking to Canvas right. This new reboot means that I have to go in and do that manually. So you're always going to be able to find your grades on perusal by going to the grade book. Once the due date passes, I'll release the grades. And then after each project, I'll go in and I'll update your perusal score. So it's not going to be an instant update in the Canvas gradebook, but you can always see your grades in the actual perusal website. So a couple of quick things to notice coming up is that we are on to a new project and a new module. We've already completed Project 1, Summary and Response. You can expect grades for that project probably by the end of the week, early next week. Usually long essays take me about a week to get turned around because of the number of English 1010 courses I have. You're going to be looking at academic writing in that module. We're going to be really looking at how... Oh, wait, we already did that one. Sorry. Let me move on. We're going to be looking at the synthesis essay. So make sure that you take a look at this project overview. It's going to have a lot of information, including the process work, planning, drafting, integrating sources, peer review we're going to be doing for the first time this semester. So pay attention to those as well. And then synthesis is likely a new skill for most people. So make sure that you pay attention to the synthesis overview. There's a couple of really good videos there, including explanations of what synthesis is, in addition to the textbook, that I would really recommend that you read. There is an activity called Monster Synthesis you're going to be doing this week that allows you to practice synthesis on a very kind of low stakes topic, which is various movie monsters that you're going to be looking about. We're also going to be using the synthesis essay to continue our exploration of first year writing. So part of what the synthesis essay is going to ask you to do is to interrogate either the values and benefits of a 5-paragraph essay, the value of standardized English and writing instruction, or just the general college composition course. So we're going to continue doing those readings out of Bad Ideas About Writing. We're going to look at more essays from experts in writing studies and composition. And we're also going to be looking at some primary resources about first-year composition, including Prince George's Community College's own English statement, vision statement, about what composition is here at Prince George's. We're going to be looking at some professional organizations, the 4 C's, and AWP are 2 of the professional organizations. All have put out professional statements, including the state of Maryland, about what all composition courses should be across the state to be transferable at the college level. So we're going to be looking at both primary and secondary sources. You're going to be synthesizing those into an essay, picking one of the topics. When you go to the synthesis essay, don't forget that there is a more concise overview that you can find right here, where I walk you through the essay steps. If you have any questions, you can always reach out to me. Just as an update, if you are using the inbox in Canvas, That is not going to get you as quick of a reply as email because those things are not pushed to my email. So if you need a quicker reply, make sure that you're emailing me. I do get to the inbox in Canvas, but it's usually just a once a day kind of thing. Or like I said, you can come down here, contact, and sign up for office hours. I have those on Wednesday from 11 to 1 this week. So I hope you all have a good week. Please let me know if there's anything I can do to help.